Hi dear student, this is Sanal from Heel Modi classes. Welcome back to Module 2 Part 4A of AS Level CAE 9702 series. In the last sessions, we have already discussed about the kinematic variables, position, displacement, velocity and acceleration. In this video, we will connect all these variables with the equations of motion, SWAT equation. Okay, basically three equations of motions are there. I will write the three equations first, then we will discuss. Okay. First equation, V equals U plus AT. Second equation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Third equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. One more equation is there that you can remember. The average velocity multiplied by time, you will get the displacement. The displacement is equal to average velocity in uniform motion, V plus U by 2 multiplied by time, you will get. We will check what are the symbols used in this equation. S is displacement. U is initial velocity. V is final velocity. A is the acceleration, okay? Uniform acceleration. These equations are derived with the assumption that the acceleration is constant, okay? So you need to make sure that the question is given as uniform acceleration, then you can apply these three equations. Then time. So time, you need to remember like time duration of acceleration present in the object. So why time duration of acceleration present in the object, you need to remember like this. Because without acceleration also, the object can move. Practically, if you consider a car is accelerated initially, when you release the acceleration pedal, what happens? The car will move without acceleration also. So at that point, what you need to split the motion into two parts. One is having a uniform acceleration, one is at a constant speed. Okay, understood? Okay, then you check this equation. Three equations are there. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square is equal to U square plus 2S. Okay. To identify which equation is required for the particular question, you need to check. If you required time, the first two equations are valid. You check that those two equations having the variable time, right? So V is equal to U plus AT and S is equal to UT plus half AT square. If you require the displacement also, then that will be second equation. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So time and displacement, second equation. Velocity and time, first equation. If time is not at all given in the question, then only one equation is there. You can directly go for V square. V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Understood? If you remember these points, you can select the appropriate equation required for the given question. When we do the question, we will practice this, okay, how to select the equation. This video, I will explain the theory only. Next video, I have divided this particular part 4 into three subparts, A, B and C. In A part, that is this video, I am explaining about the equations and how to apply this, how to select the equation. The next session, part 4B, will be practice question for equations of motion. That I will select some structured question and we will discuss. Then the next session will be part 4C. In that I will select some MCQ practice questions and we will discuss that. So when we finish those three parts, then you won't be losing any question from the application of equations of motion. So quick summary I will give you. You need to remember first, these are the three equations of motion. In order, you need to remember that V is equal to U plus AT, first equation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, second equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS, third equation. Okay. And one important point is everything is in this equation is vector quantity. You will take displacement only. Don't take the distance. Okay. with respect to direction. Okay, if upward is taken, upward displacement, you are taking it as positive, downward should be negative. Okay, when we practice questions, we will discuss this also. So these three equations you will remember, and then you need to read the question carefully and understand. If time is involved, then first two equation. If time is not at all there in the question, then the third equation. If time and displacement is required, second equation. If time and velocity is required, first equation. Okay, you remember this. When we practice, we will apply this into the question. And this equation you can apply motion under gravity. Gravity, why you can apply this one? If you are throwing a ball or a stone upward or dropping something from a height, the acceleration is constant. Near the surface of Earth, the acceleration due to gravity is a constant value, 9.81 meter per second square, right? So that is a constant value, means you can apply this equations. So when you apply these equations with the motion under gravity, when you apply these equations of motion for motion under gravity, so you can rewrite this equation as V is equal to U plus GT. S is equal to UT plus half GT square. V square is equal to U square plus 2GS. Third equation. Okay. You need to understand this one. If you are taking the acceleration due to gravity, G is minus 9.81 meter per second square. So taking the sign, I will explain. If downward motion, if the vector is pointing towards the negative y-axis, you can take it as negative. Upward, you can take it as positive. Displacement also, you need to take it the sign with the direction. The displacement, velocity, everything is vector quantity. So you need to take the direction sign when you solve the questions. Okay. I will show you how to use that sign convention while solving the questions. Okay. So you understood this is the theory explanation for the equations of motion. If you know the order and if you analyze the question properly, you can solve any questions. Okay. So I have selected some very good theoretical question plus some numerical question to explain more theory, more points which is relevant for your examiner point of view. Those questions we will discuss in the upcoming videos 4B and 4C. So that's it for today's class. We will continue the practice session in the upcoming videos. This is Sanal from Hilbodhi classes. Bye.